just whilst we're taxiing up to the run-up bay, welcome to another episode of Friday Flying School. I'm in the Cirrus Kilo Juliet November with Mike Walden again, our Cirrus expert, our flight instructor as always for Friday Flying School. And today we're looking at CTAFs and the procedures that we need to be aware of and what we need to do in a CTAF. As always, remember Friday Flying School wouldn't be possible without the help of Air RTP. I'll link to them below. Cirrus specialists, if you want to get your PPL, if you've already got a PPL, you want to do some more advanced flight training, check out airrtp.com.au. I'll put the link to those guys down below. They're providing the aircraft Kilo Juliet November for us for this flight today. So thank you to everyone there. And now, hand over to Mike to give us some information about what we need to do in a CTAF where there's no towers.
Okay, so you're absolutely right, there is no tower. So what does that mean? Well, that basically means we are on our own, and that means that we have to have a responsibility to ensure that what we want to do safely and also respect others. So we don't want to be in a situation where we go and force people to do dangerous things or we create a hazard, risk or anything like that. In doing so, CASA have put out a cap on what to do at a non-controlled aerodrome. They've got one for what you can do in the vicinity of a non-controlled aerodrome. But basically, you want to make sure you communicate with everyone who's here. You've got your basic calls like entering a runway and within 10 miles, etc. But you want to make sure that you tell people what's going on. Now, you don't want to saturate the radio with everything, but you do need to tell people the obvious stuff, and you need to get a picture in your head of what the others are doing. So it's just allowing yourself to have time to enjoy what you're doing. You're out there flying. Enjoy the flying. Don't go putting yourself at risk. Don't be in a rush to do stuff. So every time you're working in a CTAF, make sure you get the AOS if they've got one. Have a listen, determine the wind, have a listen who's in the circuit, get a picture of what's going on. Make sure you've read the ESA thoroughly. Make sure you've had a look at the CASA caps on operations at a non-towered airport, and make sure you communicate. And if you do that, then your flying is going to be so much more enjoyable. Alrighty, so this will be a takeoff on runway 36 at Ballarat. Should we have an engine failure below 2000 indicated?
Passing runway 36, upwind departure to non-training area 7500. Ballarat.
Going again.
Wind Golf Charlie, clear all runways, Ballarat.
Should we have an engine failure below 2000 feet, it'll be land straight ahead. Should we have a engine failure above 3500, it'll be troubleshooting.
Okay, yes.
Otherwise it'll be a takeoff rotating at 70 knots. So it'll be brakes release, power lever, full forward, engine parameters will be checking, elevator rotating at 70 knots, and we'll climb out at 120. It'll be a downwind departure on climb to 5,500 feet for Avalon.
Ballarat traffic, Cessna 172, Victor Sierra Hotel, rolling runway 26, Ballarat.
So lots of traffic moving around.
This is the importance of just keeping an eye out what's going on. Hello traffic, Cirrus Kilo Juliet November is entering runway 36 for a downwind departure and rolling for a downwind departure to Avalon. Bye.
Ballarat traffic, Piper Seminole, Hotel Zulu Kilo, currently
ready to go.
Ready to go.
To the east, 4,500 overflying for Ararat. ETA.
Oh, come on, baby.
29, Ballarat.
There we go. Holding it in there. 60 knots, 70 knots, and we will just quite nicely take off.
It really doesn't like staying on the ground, does it, this one?
No. Okay, 2,000 feet, 500 AGL, so flaps are up, caps are alive, fuel pump stays on, NBSR 22.